Hi guys, this is Awakening at Scripture and Beyond Life, and I'm sure y'all noticed the title, Education for a Changing World. And just want to say, do you remember when we were growing up and school just felt like something just you just had to get through? Not because you couldn't learn, because a lot of us could, but because so much of it didn't really feel connected to real life. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Not just as someone who went through school, but now as a parent, like many of you guys. And the more conversations I have had with many people, the more I realize how common that feeling has actually been. So for a long time, I honestly just thought that meant something was wrong with me. Like maybe I just was wired differently, you know? Like maybe I just didn't like learning for whatever reason. But looking back now, I don't think that was true at all. You know, I don't think that was the case. Over time, the more I have talked and listened to people, like really listened to their stories, I then started realizing just how much we actually had in common when it came to school and how we were being taught. And it was a unique feeling. A lot of capable, thoughtful, curious people felt this exact same way. So I can only speak for myself, guys. And for me, school felt like a lot of memorization, a lot of repeating patterns, studying for a test, taking it, and then moving on to the next thing, right? And a lot of time, we didn't even really talk about why it mattered outside of the school. Like, why it mattered for life, or not how it connected to the real world. So, to me, when learning feels disconnected like that, it's not because you don't care, I don't think, but because you don't see the purpose and you don't see how this is going to apply to your daily lives, a lot of things. And I do want to be clear about something though. This isn't about blaming teachers. It's not about saying that all schools was bad or everything about it was bad. And it's definitely not about tearing anything down. Because a lot of teachers truly do care. They deeply care. We know this. And a lot of schools just do the best that they can with what they have. So it's not just about being honest about how learning felt for many of us. But what's interesting is that for a lot of people, curiosity didn't disappear forever, because it definitely came back later through, as being adults, through our hobbies, through books, through conversations, through the internet, you know, through things we chose to learn on our own. And that makes me wonder something like, was it really that we just didn't like learning? Or was it that learning didn't always feel connected to our real life, to our everyday lives? And it's just a question. It's not a conclusion. And in this series, I don't have all the answers. This isn't what that's about. You know, I don't have a perfect model, and I'm not here to tell anyone how to think or what to think. But I want this to be an open space where we can think together, where curiosity is encouraged, where no one feels talked down to, there is no judgment, and where no idea is treated like a bad idea. All ideas, all inputs are good. There is no bad idea here. And just about wanting to have an honest conversation about learning, about curiosity, and how the world around us has changed. So I'm curious. Like, when you think back on school, what part of learning felt the most disconnected from your life? And was there anything that actually felt connected and alive and useful in your everyday lives? Because I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments below. Yes, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope this resonated with you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Can't wait to hear your read your comments, and I will definitely read them, and I will respond. So, until next time, have a good day.